I didn't see the call out. I kept hearing about it though. I want to
Hey,
see it more. I need to see it so I can get pissed off at it. But I heard they was talking about it.
congratulations on your win, guys. That was big.
I appreciate
Congratulations.
it. I appreciate it. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
So, Favera, tell me. I mean, he wasn't able to hear it, and I know Senior will be seeing it. Um, what was the call out? Talk to him. Let him know.
No,
What was
play it.
said.
Cause somebody told me he said he gonna whoop my ass too or something. Play that for me.
No,
Ooh.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what I said. I said, you guys said that to get Rashidi ranked, and you guys will give him a shot. He's ranked in the WBA, and I also noticed that you boxed a couple of months ago, and I never seen coach versus coach, fighter versus fighter. So that'll be fun to do, bro. I'm down.
You want to fight me?
I want to box you. I don't want to fight you. I want
That's
to
what I
box.
mean. You want to box me?
Yeah, but you're gonna have to lose some weight. We're gonna have to do a cash weight because I'm a skinny guy. You know,
How much you weigh, man? How much you weigh?
right now I probably weigh 170.
And how old are you?
How old are you?
I'm 46. I just turned
Oh
46.
man, I'm 51, bro. I got you by a couple of years.
Well, being that I just had surgery on my arm, which is a
Oh
public,
no 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 no.
oh, I'm making
I,
excuses. I can't
no
even
no
stretch.
no 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 no. I'm saying if you have surgery on your arm, bro,
Yeah,
I don't wanna.
I can't even stretch my arm out yet. I can't stretch it
No,
out.
yeah, yeah. I'm coming positive, bro. It's not fair to you. You just had surgery in your arm. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah, but you know me, I'm always with all the little smoke, especially something like that. I ain't got no problem with that. Remember, you was supposed to pull up on me with $10,000 on the floor so we could make a
I
bet.
know, bro. But you guys just fought. My fight got in the way,
That was a year ago. That was like 6 months ago, bro. That was a
but
long time
you know
ago.
what it is too, bro. I'd rather do it the right way, bro. I'd rather see these boys fight on a 12 rounder for the
All right,
belt.
here's the issue. Here's the issue. Here's the issue I have with that. And I told me, Emil will tell you, I told him at the time. And I ain't even being funny. You know what I'm saying? Respect, disrespect, or whatever it is. I'm not being funny. That was not a good look for Rashidi Ellis. For a fighter like Rashidi Ellis, coming from a Showtime, where he was at,
Yeah, yeah,
big
yeah.
event with Roman Villa, that just wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good
No,
look.
I hear you. I hear you. Listen, I understand, bro. Listen, Rashid is the type of guy that is low rewards, big risk. Because Rashidi can beat anybody. Rashidi can beat anybody. The way we got signed to Golden Boy was Oscar de la Hoya saw him giving Canelo problems, and we got signed at the spot. The other thing is, the kid is ranked number 8. I don't know if you guys got a mandatory defense or if you can pick whoever you want to fight. I think this is a good fight. I'm not being disrespectful, nothing. All the joking is joking, but I think right now in the WBO, you know, Rachidi and your son will have a tremendous fight
I
because
got you.
of their
So my
style.
son, for the people that don't, my son, he won at catching young. He beat number 2 just now. Jensen Saki, three. I can't remember who the hell that is. I can't remember down the line too far. But
I think
right now
Alexis
we're looking
Rocha is
for.
number 1, and we're willing to fight
Yeah.
Alexis Rocha
Roach is
again.
number one. Roach is number one, but as people see, you ain't heard Roach saying nothing about trying to fight us or what I'm saying, doing nothing like that.
And
And of
to be
course,
honest with you, I don't think he will.
yeah. And the last number one destroyed Rocha, which is number one now. So I can't see him taking that fight. But I'm sure mandatory will be ordered soon. But we looking to fry a bigger fish right now. You feel what I'm saying? I honestly do.
Listen, I don't blame you, bro. You guys did what you had to do going out there, getting paid. You beat the guy in a couple of rounds. Oh, nothing but respect
Yeah,
for you guys. And I
That's what
get
they
it. I
do.
get it. You know, it's bigger things. You know what I mean? Bigger names. But the thing is, you know, we're gonna do what we have to do to
I
be
understand.
mandatory, either in
Absolutely.
the WBO, WBA, IBF. We're just gonna keep doing our thing,
I got
and you know, before you know it, we'll be number one, and we're gonna have to fight anyways.
that, and I'm down with that because it has to make sense. You got to understand that's why I was telling people on the business side, when it comes to money, when it comes to minimums, when it comes to everything you're doing, once you go up, you don't go down. You
No, I
understand?
hear you. I hear you.
So my son just made what he made, and you can look that up to see what that is. So my son made what he made. So from that point right there, that's where he is. So each fight that he makes has to be worth that amount of money. Because it's
I
like
hear you.
who can pay for this fight when it's not worth that amount of money? Now, for the people who want to say your son ain't fought nobody, your son ain't did that, you ain't hearing what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, somebody paid for the fight, somebody paid the money. You get what I'm saying? So therefore, it has to be worth that money. But bottom line is, it won't be a name lesser. It won't be a name that's not as good as our next opponent. Won't be a name that's not as good as Rashid. It'll be better than Rashid Ellis. A name by Rashid Ellis, even in the boxing world or whatever else. So it's going to be fine.
No, I hear you, bro. I hear you, man, and I agree with you, man. We are
Yeah,
in a sport.
use it real
You
quick.
know, it's the prize fighting. You know what I mean? And it's a short window to make that money. I hear you. Um, we unfortunately we didn't have luck in our way because you know we were with Golden Boy for a couple of years. They didn't know how to move Rashidi. Then we go to PBC, and they love Rashidi, but they end up with no TV. You know, so we just had we didn't have lady luck in our side, so we're gonna keep fighting
Yeah,
until
that's
we
all.
force
That's all.
somebody.
That's all you can
Unfortunately,
do.
you know.
Yeah, that's all you can do. I was telling Meals before. I like to fight a homecoming fight or something with somebody like him or whatever else. Recently, I heard
Sure.
a little bit of news, and that's why I'm talking the way I'm talking now, Meals, which I ain't even saying nothing to you. Is they're not really looking in direction because of what I just said a minute ago. It don't really make sense because they got to
Yeah,
pay a
yeah,
certain
yeah.
amount of money. You know what I'm
I hear
saying?
you.
But
I hear
me
you.
personally, I like him and I like Polanco. I'm not even sure Polanco made that kind of sense either, from what I'm hearing. Again,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
the one that made the ultimate decisions or whatever else, but to my understanding, Rashidi or Polanco, which is two of the ones I would love to have for a homecoming fight, apparently they don't make sense to the people who matter.
I hear you, bro, and I don't blame you for that. But if you don't find nobody to have that homecoming fight,
I got you.
we'll definitely go there and fight, bro. We fought Mexicans in California all the time.
I've been throwing the names out. I do them publicly out here. I do them behind closed doors. I've been throwing the names out. So don't think I ain't over here doing my part. I've been throwing the names out, and I was throwing the name out. That's why I hit Meal immediately after Rashidi fight. I was like, "How the fuck I'm throwing the name out?" And then you know what I'm saying? We see this. That ain't gonna be a good look for him because it just ain't gonna be a good look. But it's all good, man. Like you said, sometimes it's about lady love. Sometimes it's about the breaks that you get. You feel what I'm saying? All you can do is what you can do. Just like us, we got a good break by getting dropped by Boca Chica. That was how we got our big break. Imagine
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. I
So,
hear you, bro. But yeah, man,
but
on
it's
this
all
side,
good.
man, nothing but respect, bro. It's all about the
Yeah,
business.
number respect
We
to y'all too, man. Number
we trying
respect,
to
man.
get